outside of football season.
One week either side of cricket and footy, isn't there? Start of the final term here at Myers Reserve. It's 14-6, 99, 660. Umpire says held to him from the ruck contest. Came down to Robbie Law. Wrapped up by Hogarth, but the umpire will come in. Secondary bounce in the middle. 30 points of difference heading into the final term. Attrell and Symes get it down to the side. Langsworth there over the top of it as well. Used his body. Hogarth over it as well, fighting hard for it. Ball spills free again. Kennedy, little toe poke. Only as far as Fletcher, who got it, and got it towards half forward. Gergich pushed away from the footy. Going to be under pressure, though. Edwards is having a run in the back line, which is interesting. Falls to Alice. He goes with a chip towards Jovanovic on a lead. And the big fella, does he take it? The umpire says play on.
He thought he did.
He thought he did. But season sees it over the boundary line for Winch.
He's still looking at the umpire.
Not happy. And it will be a boundary throw in left forward pocket for Bell Post Hill at the southern end of the ground. He's not happy, the big fella.
Oh, he's had a pretty good game.
So, throw in now. Attrell. Gergich from behind. Falls to the side of the pack. Kennedy left it for his teammate in Stocks. Had to get it back to Kennedy. Off a step around the corner, but it's all Bell Post Hill. They go from half forward from Fursland towards Jovanovic, but it's too wide. Out of bounds on the full.
Transferred now to the clubroom side of the ground. The mark's been taken out there by McClure. Actually picked it up and dropped it. He went back. Now he's going back across the face of goal. Needs to be a good kick, and it is. And the mark is taken there by Johnson. So Johnson for the Blues, deep in defence, has the ball. Decides to go wide to the boundary line, or actually just inside there. Oh, it's a good mark there by Jed Hogarth. And he's played a fine game for Winchelsea today.
50.
He's up and gone. Handballs to McFarlane, who's comes through the middle of the ground. McFarlane goes short. Kick this time, not quite as good. Pressure there. Wainwright's there. Picks the ball up, feeds it out. Leake's got the ball. Hands are good this time now. Ball goes forward through Ferrier, who kicks into the forward line. Good place there by Kelly. And he takes the mark about 40 metres out from goal. 45-degree angle.
Really good footy there from Winchelsea. They moved it nicely. They held their marks and used their foot skills very well.
So Kelly, a couple of years back, I think was a goal kicker for this side.
He missed a soda in the last quarter.
So he's within range. Accuracy will be the only thing. And from about 40 metres out, we'll kick for goal. Comes in now. Kick. Nice looking kick off the boot, but it's not going to have enough carry, or it's going to have enough carry, but it's gone to the short side and through for a minor score. He's second behind of the afternoon, 9 goals, 7 now to Winchelsea. They trail the Bell Post Hill side, who are 14 goals, 6.
Lima kicked it in, found Fletcher, just popped it up, and he had to wait a split second longer than he would have liked. He goes wide, but coming the other way, and no mark taken by Hogarth. Ooh. Josh falls towards Mason, got it away. Josh Basley pushed off the ball by Jed Hogarth. Oh, coming at it, Josh Hogarth. The Hogarth boys have done well to see it over the boundary line. Left half forward, boundary throw in, which we'll see into attack.
Just quickly, Jace, Matt Jovanovic, 10 disposals, 8 kicks, 2 handballs, 8 marks, and 5 goals. And Brent Gergich, 10 kicks, 2 handballs, and 3 marks. So he's at 12.
Back into play, King now. Roves does well, gives it away to McFarlane. Right foot kick towards half forward, but Lima stands his ground, takes the mark in front of Leake. Will relieve the pressure. He chips the ball short to Fletcher, who's been good today. And still inside defensive 50, Trevor Fletcher. Has got Fursland in the middle. It's over his head, though. Turnover. Wallen coming the other way. Hogarth. Jed does well. Breaks free. Well, we thought about the handball to Leake. Now he gives it to him because he was looking now. Leake from 40 metres out goes bang and has missed through for one behind.
Have momentum going forward. The ball now with Jamie Pyle kicking out from the full-back position. Has options straight down the ground, but it's going to go short and will only just get there, and the mark has been taken, this time by Lima. He goes back towards the top of the square. Mark's taken there by Fletcher, who handballs across to Pyle, puts him under pressure. Could be a turnover. The ball lands in the goal square. Kelly misses, overruns the ball. Leake goes back and gets it. Handballs to Kelly. Kelly turns around. He kicks the goal. So just overusing the ball there, I think.
Another couple of quick ones to make it interesting. Handball from the Druck tap. Through the middle again. They break free. Ferrier, right foot kick towards the lead of Kelly. Oh, the slip sketch if you don't mind. Umpire says play on. Gave it away to Leake by hand. Back to Wainwright. Feigned the handball. Came back towards the middle of the ground. And getting around wall and left foot kick. Has kicked the goal. There you go. So Matty Wallen has put his first on the board. And the
who between him and Barton have done most of the, actually all the ruck work today, except for the forward line. Yeah, so the 2 young kids done pretty well. Then Symes knocks the ball forward, cleaned up there, picked up and kicked forward by Law. It's smothered. The pick up there from McClure wasn't clean. Ends up there with Edwards. Edwards now in defence, as was called early by Jace. Goes forward. That's not a bad kick. There's a drop mark, and it's been called advantage. Wainwright goes to the goal square. Has it got the carry? Yes, it has. I tell you what, they might be coming.
No, it's a behind.
Oh.
Touched.
Goal 6 to Bellpost Hill.
Pyle kicks it in short again to Lima. Well, they did this about 3 minutes ago, and they didn't come off too well. So you go further afield this time, Lima. Wobbly punt kick, and it's chopped off at half forward for Winchelsea, but a kick off the ground, goes towards the middle. Oh, kept his feet though with Stocks. Then he got wrapped up, got rid of the footy. Fursland comes back on it. Now the big fella Attrell through the middle. Oh, he threw the ball. Umpire said play on. The number's still there with the Blues if Leake can get it out, and also getting it in there. Back towards Hogarth, who kept his feet. Important possession here on centre wing. Can he break free? Yes, he gets the handball away to King. Still on centre wing. Handballs it back to Attrell, the big fella, running around like Dean Cox. Goes long towards Wainwright. Takes the mark. Bumps off one.
He was going there, wasn't he? He was.
Until he turned around and saw 3 Bellpost Hill players in front, but he got it short and found Stephen Elford, who will shoot for goal from 45 metres out. Slide angle.
Plenty of run on the Winchelsea legs.
There is, isn't there?
So Stephen Elford has not troubled the scorers this afternoon. 45 metres out, slide angle, kicking to the northern end. You'll know pretty quickly, I'd say. There's a few Winch boys behind that goal down there. They won't be saying much about this one. It's off hands. It's still in play. Yes, it is. It's come off a few hands. Goes to Wainwright. 20 metres out. Turns around, kicks the goal.
Oh!
Stevie Wainwright
He's pretty pumped
has
about
put it through. And the central umpire goes down and says...
Oh, look at they're all getting in. Here we go.
Here we go.
That's why we love them so much.
There's 3 of them in here.
It's going to be a bit behind.
Lima. No, all clear.
Goal!
There you go. Steve Wainwright kicks his first.
Up, it's pretty close there. I'm not too sure who'll win the contest, but it's picked up there by Symes. Handballs the ball forward. Running through as Sulix. Has time to steady. Goes long. Important mark here. Jovanovic, good strength. Stands up in the contest. Ball comes to the front of the contest. Handball over the top. Goes out and it's in the hands of Johnson. Goes backwards. They're changing direction again, and the ball comes in the hands of Stocks, who goes wide, long, looking for Hogarth. Ball gets to the back of the contest. Running into it is Fursland. Picks the ball up well. Handballs backwards. Finds Tobin on his left side, needs to pick the ball up, does so, low to the ground, handballs into Law. Law spins round, kicks into the half-forward line. No direction there, so Dave Kennedy's going to be the first one to the ball. Will it go over the boundary line? He's happy enough to see it. Umpire says throw it in. I think it was Ferrier, and he has taken the mark. So been pretty good in through the middle of the ground. Goes back now, kicks back towards the half-forward line. Coming up, mark's not taken there, but it's a good spoil. Wainwright at the back has been pretty clean in the last couple of minutes. Dives in the balls, plucks it out, handballs to Wall, and run in, and takes his second bounce, runs to 25, and kicks a goal. Paul Price with his master strokes.
Attrell goes up. Symes got the hand to it as well. In the middle, Hogarth. Through the middle as well is Elford. Wrapped up, dropped the footy. Umpire said play on. King missed the target with the handball. Tobin kicks up high, goes towards Stocks, got it back. Fletcher was on the ground and had nobody next to him.
Jeez.
And is that holding the ball? The umpire said no, held to it. So if they get it out big time, they could be in. Gergich was going for him. Oh, he went in that direction. King, though. And Kennedy. King's there. Oh, under pressure. Does well. Breaks free. Goes to the right foot. Kick to the middle. Running back with the flight of the ball. Mason did well. Did very well. Kept his eye on the ball. Took the mark in front of Leake. And so Mason now for Bellpost Hill plays on quickly, goes out wide, looking for Rob Law. But out there is McFarlane as well, who's had a good game and a good last quarter. But he's
struggling in this last quarter.
Yeah, 1 goal sparking, but they don't want to forfeit it here, Winchelsea.
So from the contest, Hogarth got it away, but it's out of bounds. Touched, said the up there at the moment, the big fella. He's up against Venner now, who's having his first real run in the ruck this afternoon. The big guns come out late in the game, and he gets it down with his left hand, out wide towards Law. McFarlane gets across there as well. They can't keep it in, and it will be another boundary throw-in on the outer side centre wing position. So boundary umpire set to throw it back in again. Venner in front, from behind. Big punch from Pisano. Only as far though as McFarlane on centre wing. Turns around, right foot kick towards Murphy. Mason though has been good. Stands there, takes it away. Tobin off a step, left foot torpedo punt towards half forward. Pushed under the footy. Yep. Umpire said play on now. Law breaks through with the advantage. No, the umpire says it has to come back. And it will be a free kick to Bellpost Hill. Out of side in between wing and half forward. And Langsworth goes, right foot kick, terrible. Kicks it to his opposite number, Matt King, who takes the mark at centre half back. Draws a couple of players, have to be quick here. Drop the footy nearly. Again, gets the right foot out wide, looking for Murphy. He's got a couple against him. Lima coming the other way. And 2 against 1. Murphy does pretty well to hold it up, but the Panthers break free. Handball back inboard to Tobin. He tries to get back on his left. Handball over the top to Venner. Standing start. The big fella turns around. His handball on centre wing to Law. He gives it away to Kavka. Right foot kick long. 2-on-1 here for Winchelsea now. Going up, it was Alford couldn't take. In fact, it was Johnson who couldn't take the mark. Now it falls free. The kick has come around the corner from Fletcher, but it's out of bounds on the full.
Geelong 8-6, Inverleigh 12-6 to 3 goals 4. Geelong West, East Geelong 13-11 to 6 goals 6. Anarchy, Corio 13-3. Some good kicking there. They trail Thompson 14-7, and the Belmont Lions 4-6 trail Bannockburn 9-14. The ball is transferred to the far end of the ground. Coming out and taking a mark, and it's for the Winchelsea side, and it has been taken by Trent McClure. So he has been on the ground only a short time. I think he just got interchanged very short. Now he's gone short. He's got Leake by himself, and Leake takes the mark, plays on, and Winchelsea are in front.
Well, it's like training.
14 goals, 9 Winchelsea. Bellpost Hill, a 4. Goes after it again, picks it up. Handball goes quickly. Oh, come out in the tackle. Oh, there's another good strong tackle there from Kelly. So all the favours are now going with the Winchelsea Blues, and they seem to have all the run. Ball going back to Kelly, who's put himself up into the middle of the ground. Goes wide, looking for McFarlane in space, and that's a nice position kick. McFarlane takes the mark. Wainwright goes short, but the option is going to be long. He's just weighing up the options, goes back inside. Kelly pushes up again, so he's marked just outside 50. Now, this is probably just testing range from this player. Normally a good kick, but I think this is too far out.
It'd be a big ask to kick it from here.
It'll be interesting to see if someone falls away, but the kick, Kelly, he just actually goes for the goal square. Good kick there. Oh, good position. Well done by Brad Martin. Oh, Stevie Wainwright in front of the goal, turns round, and he kicks another one. So Stevie Wainwright, that's his second of the quarter. 15 goals, 9. Winchelsea, 14 goals, 6 to Bellpost Hill. And they are flying.
He's got a knack, Wainwright, of it.
They will.
Venny this week.
Back to the middle, Venner. Atrill gets it down again. Coming off the wing, Caleb Basley. Left foot kick. Around the corner. Tobin has to stand and wait. Takes the mark in the centre. Have to move it on quickly now. He chips the ball back to Kavka in the middle. Oh, Leake comes at him and worries him out of it and gets away. Leake handball towards centre half forward. Hogarth comes out. Martin wraps him up. Needs to get rid of the footy. Did so just...
Not legally.
Both of them got him.
Yeah, both of them got him. So he threw the ball out, Hogarth. They said for Hogarth. So Brad Martin takes the free kick at half back. Chips the ball towards Law. Kennedy comes the other way. Does well. Keeps it in front of him. Dave Kennedy now can go from half forward towards the pocket. No, and down the field. Caleb Basley gave away the free kick. Winchelsea supporters very happy. And the free kick to go to Josh Hogarth in the left forward pocket.
Pretty unlucky there, Basley, I would have thought.
So still 45 metres out from goal. Barton coming on, Caleb Basley coming off for Bellpost Hill. So Josh Hogarth has kicked 1 goal. It's going to be a tough kick from there. 45 degrees.
Top of the square, I think.
45 metres out. Nearly 50 probably, in front of the Winchelsea coach's box.
Halfway between this point post and the goal post.
I reckon he's going to kick it. Called to play on. That's interesting. Why was he called to play on? Who called him
He's
to
in
play
trouble
on?
now. He's either got to give it 50 or...
So the umpires come in.
I think
it has to be 50 then.
He said, I think...
Yeah, and 50. So Josh Hogarth's going to have it on the goal line.
Don't rub it.
Oh, and Josh Hogarth told him about it too, Brad Martin, as he ran past.
He wants to kick the goal before he does that sort of stuff.
Yeah. So Brad Martin coming off the ground still cannot believe what just happened.
Did the umpire call play on or not?
Well, I heard play on, but where was it called from?
Don't know. He's getting the Bronx cheer from the Winchelsea supporters too. Brad Martin as he comes off. Symes coming on.
I think he's just been unlucky. Pretty soft 50 as well.
Josh Hogarth's kicked the goal, but he wasn't in the goal square, which he probably should have been. But anyway, he's kicked passes the fade out. Well done, Kel. Yep.
I don't think you're going to get debate from too many people on that.
Back in the middle, coming down from Venner, goes towards Kelly, picked up there in defence, good hands, goes to Atrill and Kelly. They seem to have plenty of runners, we said before. Ball goes out wide, and Hogarth takes a mark. He's leading up well. This is Josh Hogarth, so both of them had influence today. Now he goes forward, goes looking for McClure. The ball got too much carry over the top, and Jamie Pyle is happy to see it over the boundary line.
Job coming up. Done all right today, Pricey.
He has. He's very astute. And he's done well. So the ball now back into the field of play. Tapped down. Front of the contest. Picked up there. This is by Jed Hogarth. Goes back to McFarlane. Kicks the ball towards the forward pocket. Big mark required. Players come out. Ball hits the ground. Winchelsea have the kick going forward. It's called play on and the rush through for a minor score. So another behind. So 7-4 now to Winchelsea.
I think it was Symes that ran it over the line because he couldn't find an option.
Pyle from full back, straight down the middle. Terrible kick off the boot, but it finds Fursland at centre half back. Need to move the footy. Bell post Hill and get some run going. He goes along towards Gergich. Pushed over the ball by Edwards. Umpire says that's a mark, just.
I'll tell you what, he's one of the most unlucky players in the competition when it comes to free kicks, Brent Gergich.
Falls into the arms of Murphy. Can't take it with him. Taps it on towards Leake. Bell post 2 of the numbers though. Robbie Law going the other way. Tumbling punt towards centre wing. Langsworth to run onto it. He's got a couple around him. Needs to be pretty good here. Did he get a high tackle? Umpire said play on. Got the ball free to Tobin. He got the handball back towards Kavka. Handball outboard to Fletcher at half forward. Right foot kick towards Jovanovic. Kennedy fills the hole. Got a hand to it. Falls back towards Jovanovic. And also getting there quickly. Kick around the corner. Kavka. In fact, it was Pisano, and it's hit the post. Might have been the goal they needed.
Oh, very much so.
Pisano has kicked a behind. 14-7-91, Bell Post Hill. They trail Winchelsea, who are 16-10, 106. Smith's Holden final quarter scoreboard.
So ball has been brought back into play. Goes to McFarlane on centre wing. He can't take the mark inside the field of play, and we'll see it over the boundary line. So a lot of players doing a few stretches off the ball.
How long to go, do you reckon?
Be 5 minutes. That'll be it, I think. So the ball now thrown in back on centre wing. Bellpost still with some work to do. Atchell gets front spot. Tapped down there by Venner. Picked up in the front of the contest. Handball's good. Goes to Law on the left foot. Kicks round the corner. But it's got too much width and it's gone out of bounds on the full. So the resulting free kick will go to Sean Johnson, I should say, in the back flank for the Winchelsea side. Has Jeremy Season inside if he wants to use him. He doesn't look that way and he goes long, getting the ball out of it towards the centre wing. Hogarth up, can't take the mark. League front and square, picks the ball up. Handball's good. I think he's put his teammate under pressure there. Picked up there, but Leake's on the run again. So he's now taken one bounce on the far side. Has a player outside him and it looks like, who is it? Wainwright?
McFarlane.
No, McFarlane, is it? And the ball, no, King. I don't know. It's one of them anyway. Doesn't matter because, square. And the mark has been taken by McClure. Brent McClure in the goal square. Some good run and carry. Actually, it might have been Highland, I think, that was in that ran around the boundary line. Number 4.
Yes.
Yep, so it's Highland. So McClure with a mark, top of the goal square, will go back and I would think nail the coffin.
Oh,
unbelievable.
Well and truly.
There's Big Raymond. Haven't seen him lurking around since that first quarter.
So the ball, McClure, he's got very close. He wasn't too confident with his kick, but the only thing that matters is it's gone through for a goal for Winchelsea. They move now to 17.
Who's been tremendous in the last quarter. Coming through from half forward, Tobin for Bellpost Hill. Gets it away to Langsworth. Kick under pressure towards half forward. Kennedy in front. Off hands towards the side, Pisano. Left foot kick towards full forward. Season. In front of Jovanovic. Oh, he just needs to keep it in front. That was enough. And he saw it over the line for a boundary throw-in. So Winchelsea 17-10, 112. Leading Bellpost Hill 14-7, 91. Short boundary throw-in to the back of the pack. Robbie Law kicked it out. Might be okay, is it? Called to play on. It must have been touched off the boot. Tobin towards the goal square. Season can't take the mark, but he's got some support. Took a bounce. Got Kennedy there. They're running away from the last line of defence. The big fella does well. Keeps running outside 50. Runs around a couple. Keeps going. He's at half back. Goes towards half forward. Lead on from McClure. Takes the mark. Oh, they're running. And the Blues have got it now. In between wing and half forward. Chips it back into Murphy. In the middle. He can play on now. Draws Kavka. Handball over the top towards the Leake. Standing start back to Murphy through traffic. Right foot kick long. Lead on from Josh Hogarth. Goes in that direction. Got a push. Umpire said play on. Coming at it was McClure again back towards the boundary line and out of bounds. Throw in 40 metres out from the Winchelsea goal.
So players are obviously a bit wary now. Fletcher coming from the ground. Part of their continued rotation. Ball thrown back into play on the half-forward line. Picked up there by Wainwright. Somehow he finds his way through. Picked up there by Leake. Has players inside. Feeds the ball out. Goes towards McClure. I don't know whether that was a handball, but it's been picked up there again. And this is Highland. Highland goes towards goal and has missed.
Happy with each other. Sean Johnson wasn't happy with Caleb Basley. Boundary throw in. Attrell Only as far, though, as Robbie Law. Got free. Right foot kick. Measures it towards Barton. Up against King. It's the short and the tall of it. Barton took the mark at half back for the Panthers. Gergich gives him a lead. He goes in that direction. He's got Johnson against him and also Edwards. Edwards got it down. Kelly comes through. Back to Edwards. Off a step, kick smothered. Falls in the arms of the big fella Attrell. Thought about the handball, inboard, then he goes towards Stocks, goes to the right foot kick towards the lead of McClure. Oh! If you don't mind, umpire. Put the hand up,
Yeah,
took
is that
the mark.
for a pluck?
Is that Hogarth?
I think
It
it's
is.
Josh Hogarth.
It's Josh Hogarth. Has just stuck the left mid up and pulled the mark in.
Jed's gone to sleep, but this bloke's come to life.
Gee whiz. So Josh Hogarth, who's kicked 2 goals this afternoon, he will be shooting for goal from 30 metres out, nearly directly in front, and this too completely seal it.
Oh, it's over all right. Don't worry about that.
He comes in, right foot kick, and he's missed. 3 for 1 behind. So Winchelsea,
Oh,
17-12.
Yeah, you're right. I can't count.
Bell Post Hill, 14-7. Smith's Holden final quarter scoreboard.
So the ball's chipped in, goes short. Kafka diving, has been paid the mark. Questionable whether he actually got his hands under it, but the umpire says yes. Now it's kicked down towards centre wing. Attrell's going back, puts his hands
where's
up.
the talk?
Boyle there. Ball's knocked forward by Edwards. Picked up there by Ferrier. Goes backwards now, and there's the game. Siren sounds to end the contest here, which we'll see Winchelsea run out 17 goals, 12, I believe, 114. They will defeat Bell Post Hill, who are 14-7, 91. Goal kickers for the winning side. Ray Edwards with 4.